Voting is underway for 59 assembly constituencies spread across 9 districts of UP. The high decibel campaigning for this phase ended on Monday as sparring among political rivals intensified during the last-minute canvassing. The fourth phase of polling will decide the fate of 624 candidates in 59 assembly segments. Let's go across to our reporters and let's go across to Saurabh first, who joins us from Rai Bareli. And Saurabh, in Rai Bareli, you have Aditi Singh, who used to be in the Congress, now contesting from the BJP.
Absolutely, Gargi. Rai Bareli used to be fort of Congress. Still, Sonia Gandhi, President of Congress, is Member of Parliament from Rai Bareli. But now, in last election in 2017, BJP successfully breached the fort of Congress, for that matter. But that time, Aditi Singh was with Congress. She contested from Rai Bareli Sadar seat and won with a huge margin. She's daughter of Akhilesh Singh, old senior leader of Rai Bareli. He passed his legacy to Aditi Singh. But later, Aditi Singh joins hands with BJP, and now she is contesting from BJP. Interestingly, Priyanka Gandhi campaigned here, and Priyanka Gandhi held almost 8 to 9 small rallies in Rai Bareli, and today she is campaigning in Amethi. She understands the value of Rai Bareli, and yesterday Sonia Gandhi also appealed voters of Rai Bareli to vote for Congress, and Sonia also said that if you vote for BJP, then BJP, as she said that BJP is the party which divides the people of the country. Aditi Singh is saying that Congress is vindictive. Priyanka Gandhi says that ladki hoon, lad sakti hoon, but Congress cut her husband's ticket. Angad Singh used to be MLA from Nawa Shahar of Punjab, and she's saying that just because of me, Congress denied Angad a ticket. So it's a very interesting election in Rai Bareli. In last assembly elections, Gargi, out of 6 seats, BJP had won 3 seats, 2 seats to Congress and 1 seat to Samadhi party. But later, 2 MLAs, both MLAs of Congress has joined. They have joined BJP. Rakesh Singh from Harshandpur and Aditi Singh from Rai Bareli Sadar. So it's a very important, crucial elections. Rai Bareli used to be the fort of Congress, and Congress is trying really hard to regain its lost ground, and where BJP is trying to hold all its seats in Rai Bareli. So we'll come to know on 10th. But indeed, Rai Bareli is going to get very interesting with the day progresses.
All right, well, let's just listen in to what Aditi Singh had to tell you a short while ago.
हर बार आप अखिलेश जी के साथ वोट डालने आती थी अपने पिता के साथ, इस बार आप अकेले आई हैं, कैसा महसूस कर रही हैं?
अकेले तो नहीं, मैं बहुत सारे अपने परिवार के सदस्यों के साथ आई हूँ, बट ऑफ कोर्स इट्स वेरी इमोशनल और बहुत ही अलग, मतलब हमेशा पापा साथ आई हूँ, तो पहली बार उनके बिना आई हूँ एक्चुअली लोकसभा के बाद।
इस बार विधानसभा चुनाव में समाजवादी पार्टी के आरपी यादव आपके सामने हैं, कांग्रेस ने भी अपने कैंडिडेट दिया है, प्रियंका ने भी कैंपेन किया है, कितना कॉन्फिडेंट है आप?
मैं बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ, बस लास्ट मिनट की जो कैंपेनिंग होती है उससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, स्पेशली फॉर प्रियंका गांधी। उन पूरे 5 साल जब आप आएंगे अपनी जनता के बीच में, तभी आपको वोट मांगने का हक है।
आखिरी सवाल मैम, हम लोग नवा शहर भी गए, हमने अंगद जी से बात की, आपके हस्बैंड से, उन्होंने बोला कि कांग्रेस ने बड़ा छोटा दिल दिखाया है, और वो कह रहे थे कि क्योंकि आप बीजेपी चली गई इसलिए उनका टिकट काट दिया। उस पर आपको क्या कहना है?
मेरा उस पर यही कहना है कि कांग्रेस ऐसी पार्टी है जो महिलाओं को आगे बढ़ते हुए देख ही नहीं सकती। महिलाओं की अपनी सोच और विचारधारा हो सकती है, ये तो उनसे बर्दाश्त ही नहीं होता, क्योंकि उन्होंने तो पूरा हर संभव प्रयास करा है भारतवर्ष को, देश को दबा के रखने का, कुचल के रखने का, और जब ये चीजें उनसे नहीं हो पाई, उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा कैसे एक लड़की की, एक महिला की अपनी विचारधारा हो सकती है और वो अपने डायरेक्शन में जा रही हैं। जब वो चीजें नहीं समझ पाए, उन्होंने मेरे हस्बैंड पे प्रेशर बनाया कि आप इनके खिलाफ बोलिए। उन्होंने जब रिफ्यूज किया कि मैं अपनी वाइफ के खिलाफ नहीं बोलूंगा, उन्होंने उनकी टिकट काट दी।
चुनावी मैदान में अदिति सिंह हैं, उनके पिता अखिलेश सिंह यहाँ से कई बार विधायक रहे हैं, यही वजह है कि अदिति सिंह को टिकट मिला है। इस बार उनकी परीक्षा है, क्योंकि वो अपने पिता के बिना चुनाव लड़ रहे, उनके पिता का देहांत हो गया है, तो फिलहाल 10 तारीख को पता चलेगा यहाँ पर क्या होता है।
Well, let's now go across to Alok, who joins us from Lakhimpur. And Alok, Lakhimpur has been in the news after the minister's son ran over farmers, and he's been accused in the murder of the farmers, in which 4 farmers, including a journalist, were also killed. So that's really been one of the issues being raised there. Tell us what's happening at the polling booth you're at.
Well, yes, I'll start by talking about that. So I am at the polling booth in Banvirpur, which is the village of MOS home Ajay Mishra. I'll ask Rajesh to give you a few shots of the vote. A lot of my colleagues from different channels are also here, and they're all covering the vote here because this is an important polling station. Ajay Mishra's son, in fact, is the main accused in the murder of the 4 farmers and the journalists that took place in October. I spent at least a week in these parts at that point of time, and there was a huge amount of tension, political and otherwise, when those incidents took place. Ashish Mishra was jailed, but do remember that he was only jailed after the Supreme Court's intervention. He's made bail. Gargi, his son, the high-profile murder accused of a high-profile minister, has made bail just about a week or 2 weeks before this all-important vote in Lakhimpur. And I think the question to ask is whether this bail to Ashish Mishra and the general outrage and anger at the time when this incident took place will translate into losses for the BJP. Why do I say that? I say that because the BJP has all 8 Vidhan Sabhas in Lakhimpur Gargi. All 8 Vidhan Sabhas, including the Palia Vidhan Sabha where I am right now and the Nighasan Vidhan Sabha, or it could be one of those. Both of them, where this incident or the repercussions of the incident were felt the most, both of them are with the BJP. Now, this time around, the Samajwadi Party has given tickets to some strong contenders, and at the same time, they are also hoping that the anger among farmers, or at least a percentage of the population, and the community and caste vote will combine together to help them. Now, whether that happens or not, of course, remains to be seen. But why are we here? We are here because we are waiting for Ajay Mishra to come and cast his vote. We don't know if he's the only one who will come or if his son, Ashish, who's not been in the public eye ever since he got bail, whether both of them will come to cast their vote. In the 2017 elections, Gargi, Ajay Mishra played a pivotal role in the BJP's campaign here. Now, he is a strong man. He is somebody who's known to have that image. And at the same time, he is somebody who the party also identified as a Brahmin face. And that is why he was made the MOS home in the union cabinet ahead of the UP elections. Now, whether this time around, he's been able to carry his heft into the political arena is something that is a question, because his campaign has been very, very restricted and limited during this assembly elections. I remember that the day after his son made bail, and he actually, the Allahabad High Court gave out that order, the next day, Ajay Mishra was in the campaign. He was going across holding these small Jan Sabhas in the area. But he's not really been in the campaign for the past 6 to 7 months because of what happened here. So one waits to see how the situation pans out on the ground in Lakhimpur and in Banvirpur, his village, where I am right now.